Hi, Marvin Plackett, and today is Thursday, September 10th. Greetings to all residents, to all staff, and to all guests. I hope that you are doing well. It's been a full week since I have seen you. To let you know where we stand right now with active COVID cases, we have 11. 1 week ago when I was here last, we had 32, so clearly we are heading in the right direction. Most have resolved very nicely. The residents are obviously back to fully recovered, and the large number of staff, they are back scheduled for their regular shifts. So of those 11, 9 are residents and 2 are staff. And 9 of those 9 residents, they are either on the Sisternet House or in our dedicated COVID unit at Episcopal Church Home. And the 2 staff, they were also staff that worked at Episcopal Church Home, and they're of course not scheduled. They are home until they fully recover. So we are really pleased to see the progress that has been made. Let's recall sort of the life cycle of how quickly things can change. Because as we know, we are heading into a high-risk period. We're not far away. Here it is, September 10th. This morning, when I got up in Woodbury, it was 37 degrees. So the cool weather is already here upon us. We're going to have some nice weather yet, of course, here in September, October, maybe early November even. But the point is, we're not far away from consistent colder weather where people are going to want to be inside rather than outside. So this most recent situation here, it was only 4 weeks ago that we had no active cases with residents at Episcopal Church Home. And then just 2 weeks ago, we peaked with 41. Now that's both a combination of residents and staff. And then now we're down to already 11 and on our way to hopefully 0 here very soon. But the point is that we can never become complacent because it can really change rapidly. And as we get into the cold weather season, and which also then of course brings the flu season, that these are higher risk periods, there's no question. So it's really vital that we remember how important being vigilant is. I want to, before I summarize, I want to remind you though that right now we have those 11 cases. They're all at Episcopal Church Home. We have 10 communities at Episcopal Homes. The other 9 have no cases. It's only the remaining few at Episcopal Church Home right now. The symptoms, I mentioned this before, it's consistent. We just had one staff person come back today. I talked to this person and he said he had no symptoms. He had it, his wife had it, and his son had it. None of them had any symptoms. They all tested positive, but they had no symptoms. And then of course, all the way to, as we know, some have died. And in fact, in the U.S., somewhere around 190,000. That's a big number. 190,000 people have died in the U.S. from COVID-19. So it's such a strange virus in that you can have some have no symptoms and some die, and of course the majority are somewhere in between there. And so it is, it's vexing. It really is. And that's why, of course, even if we have no symptoms, we cannot assume that we don't have COVID. And you could say, well, I just got tested. Well, how long ago did you get tested? Because if you got tested yesterday, one could contract it in a day. And so it's just an important reminder to heed the advice that comes from Governor Walz on a regular basis, from Health Commissioner Jan Malcolm on a regular basis. And that is those 4 basic principles of social distancing, wearing a mask at all times, and social distancing means staying at least 6 feet apart, wearing a mask. If you have any symptoms, isolate yourself and get tested, and then frequent hand washing. Those are the basic features that really are key to us staying healthy. You staying healthy and your loved ones staying healthy and not transmitting it to one another. I think that, let me see, there's one thing I want to announce, that here on our campus today, this is from Kristen Aitchison, reminder that today, Joey's sing-along is tonight. Okay, so it's the quote, Road Trip USA Part 2. You do not want to miss that. Traveling south and eastward, 6 p.m. in the atrium courtyard, 6:45 in the parking lot. So that's tonight. Take care, everyone. Be well. I look forward to then seeing you next on Monday at 1:45. Bye-bye.